Biafra, superstars, media.
My people, my people. My people know how on a day I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on where you're listening to the sound of my voice. This one na Biafra Superstars Media and I'm holding it down. I say may God bless Biafra and may God bless His Excellency Oyendu Mazinamde Kanu. May God bless, 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 may God bless His Excellency, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, His Excellency ESN Ekpa Simon and Jaco for the job Simon is doing. Simon, I want to say we thank you. We appreciate you. We love you because we know in your hands Biafra is coming. In your hands Biafra is safe. And in your hands, when Biafra comes, the people, the women, the men, the children, the old, the young, the sick, the poor, the meek, the gentle, the civilized and uncivilized, those born within Biafra and those born in the bite of Biafra, we shall come together under one voice, under one accord, under one umbrella, under one house, and we shall scream Hallelujah Day, because Biafra has come. Praise be unto the God of Biafra. Praise be to the God, Umuchuku Arochuku, the land blessed by God. We thank you for the rebirth of Biafra, the rebirth of a new nation, a nation that existed before the coming of the white man, even though the white man called us Nigeria. From 1967 to 1970, we came back to life. And unfortunately, they lied to us when they said no victor, no vanquish, and our eternal leader, Ojukwu, stepped aside. But today the children has come back. We, the children of Biafra, those that were destined to bring back Biafra, enter Biafra. That's the new name. That's the new slogan. We are coming back in full force to bring the nation of God. My people, from the 2nd of December, the slogan will be, welcome to the United States of Biafra. Welcome to USB. The way you shout USA, it will be USB, 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 United States of Biafra. We shall be open for business for the whole world to come around. While we are dealing with protecting our land, while we are fighting to protect the land, we shall be open for business. I said it. From the 2nd of December, God willing, we shall be open for business. My people, today I won't call on Rufai Oseni. He is back. Rufai, don't you see me? I there everywhere. I am here, I'm there, I'm everywhere like air. I'm like the atmosphere. I'm everywhere. Because yesterday we saw the monumental success, a total compliance of the sit at home. So I was wondering, what will the zoo say about this? What are those in the media would say? And today I took my time to do an in-depth research. I scanned throughout the whole media. And again, our brother Rufai Oseni, a man who you all gave the title, you gave him the crown, you gave him the belt. You said he is the best journalist in Nigeria. He's gotten all the accolades, all the achievements. So today, I will spar intellectually, live on air, with the man they call Rufai Oseni, on his perspective on sit at home. He saw what happened yesterday in sit at home, and he said, oh no, it is the people that is suffering. Rufai, my sister, Lady C, okay? My sister, Lady C, Cordelia, Lady C, a champion when it comes to the media. Today I will spar with you intellectually. I will kill two birds with one stone, Oyibo. And my people, if you are ready, let this sparring session commence. Listen.
People took 4 hours. Average time to get fuel with your 109 in Nigeria is 4 hours.
Listen.
In queue, that's if you are lucky. Bill Gates, I think, is coming around, and he said that Nigeria has the second highest rate of food insecurity.
Get ready.
And that's it. And that's nothing but absolutely the truth.
Get ready.
Everything is expensive. People are suffering.
Hold it there, first of all. We've not gotten to where he said it though, but he said Bill Gates said Nigeria has the most expensive, price of food and other stuff. And also now, fuel is expensive. the fuel now to even import them is close to, people are paying 1,400 naira in that zoo, that shithole country, for a liter of fuel. 1,400. Fiakwa. A shithole. Let's continue. No be where, get ready, my people. Make una get ready for this session. Because I told you guys, I only deal with my peers. And today, I will intellectually spar with this man they call Rufai Oseni. If you're ready, let's go there. Listen.
Eh? There's a story also making around on Ghana that saying insecurity and secessionist agitation deep FDR trails. And it's true. Don't have been saying it, the empirical facts. All this insecurity in the East is stopped trade.
Hold on there. All the insecurity in the East is stopped trade. What the zoo government they are doing, their military, it is affecting trade, Rufai, not our own side though. Them, because everywhere you look at, there is a checkpoint. Every nook and cranny in the land of Biafra, there is a checkpoint. Which was why last week I said there is no enabling environment in Biafra land. No amount of prayer to God, call on Jesus, call on miracle will solve that stuff. Not telling us to come down to Biafra to invest. As long as there is no enabling environment. As long as there is no enabling environment. Nothing will strive in Biafra land. This is why we are saying we are done with Nigeria and the Biafra Republic government in exile. We are coming to turn things around. Those checkpoints has to go. If you don't have checkpoints in Lagos State, in Kano, in Kaduna, in Bauchi, in Ogun, Oyo, Osun, if you don't have checkpoints the way you have it in Biafra land, we are saying that has to go because it is alien to our government. We now have a government in Biafra land and we are saying those checkpoints must go. We don't want any foreign military parastatus in Biafra land. Those checkpoints must go. So the problem you are seeing in the so-called, what you call the Southeast and all those nonsense, it is your government causing it. Because those checkpoints, they get their egunje every day. When they look at you and you're acting stubborn, you don't want to pay them any money. They will buy you with the gun and they will call you ESN. They will tag you in the ESN. They go to their van, they bring out a flag, a dirty looking flag. They put it on your chest and they call you the ESN. The same way in Lagos, they fight some boys, they call them the billionaire kidnappers. Fiakwa. That's a new slogan. You give a dog a bad name just to hang it. But I digress. Let's continue. Rufai, today is the day I will spar with you intellectually. You are saying that sit at home is a problem, that the people are hurting from sit at home. I tell you, it is the government, your zoo government, that hurts from sit at home. Not the people. Not we the people. We love it. We appreciate it. We embrace it. And for 3 years and counting, we have been doing it, and we are doing it well. Let's continue.
On Monday, you know what is it? I know people that run factories out of the East.
Take it back. Listen.
I've been saying it, the empirical facts. All this insecurity in the East is stopped trade. That's sit-at-home on Monday. You know what is it? I know people that run factories out of the East that pretty much cannot do anything because of this sit-at-home. So they now have to work well into the Saturdays.
Hold on there. He said he knows people in the Southeast who cannot do their business or factories, run their factories due to sit at home. So they run well into the Saturdays. With all due respect, those people them that, they are free to do the business the way they want to do it. Here in the Western world, companies work Saturdays and Sundays. Hello? While you all are busy going to church, you close down your businesses in that zoo called Nigeria, and you are going to church to pay homage to your father, to pay your tax to your father, to pay your tithes to your father, to put your offerings to your father. In the Western world, they walk around the whole clock. On Sundays, businesses are open. On Sundays, transactions are taking place. On Sundays, even banks are open on Sundays. I said it. Talk less of Saturday. I'm speaking about Sunday. Talk less of Saturday. On Saturdays, it is business as usual. BAU. Business as usual. So any Biafran who is doing business on a Saturday, then that person has a thinking mind. That person will be able to maximize their profit at a point where marginal cost is equal to marginal revenue, and the marginal cost curve is rising. Oyibo. Lord have mercy. What do I mean by that? Let me take you guys back to school. Maximizing your profit. Monday is given to Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu's day is Monday. We Biafrans, we know that now. See, every Monday, it is dedicated to Nnamdi Kanu. For the 3 years and counting, we've been doing it, and we've been doing it well. So for any other business that needs to run for 5 days, even though I know you can come with a new framework, you can come with a new process planning, a new project to make sure, say, within 4 days, you can do your business. You can realign things to say, okay, this business going forward, it will be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You can do that. You have the power to do that. There is no invisible hand saying that it must be Monday to Friday. That thing came from the white man, from the plantation. The white man was running out of time. They need the resources. They need your coal, your sugarcane, and the rest of them on time. They need their slaves. They need their cotton to be picked on time. So they said the black man, the slaves, they will work from sun up to sundown. Do you know what that means? Sun up to sundown. It means from 6 a.m. you're out there in the field. You go work until 6 p.m. Sun up to sundown. It was Monday to Friday. Even on Saturday, you will not have your rest. On your rest day, as you are grumbling, as you are complaining, as you are trying to plan to escape the plantation, even though there is no place to run to, because from one plantation, you get to the next plantation. There are overseers everywhere, men in their horses. What you call the police now, they were called the overseers during those days. They are the ones that go around with their horses, with their dogs, to catch the slave, the runaway slaves. So there was nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide. You were on a catch-22 situation. When they say check 1 2 1 2, nowhere to run to. I catch 22 as I began to express myself on a lyrical venture. You try to mess up with here, you get your manhood taken. That came from the slave slogan. When they say you are in a catch-22 situation, 22 overseers, they are running with their dogs. And if they catch you, they go get your manhood taken off. During those days, they will cut your leg, they will cut your fingers for trying to run away. So the white man came with Monday to Friday to work. Once you don't work from sun up to sundown, from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. On Saturday, you are now allowed to rest, to recover, to regain your energy. As you are grumbling, as you are singing the hymns of slavery, oh, freedom, freedom is coming. They know you're about to sing that song. Then on Sunday, they will force you to the church to go and meet your priest, to go and meet your father. The white priest will now tell you, forget about it. Look up to Jesus. God will save you. God will make a way where there is no way. He will take care of you. Your home is heaven. Slave, obey your master. That's always his last chapter that he reads from the Bible. It is there in your Bible for a reason. Slave, obey your master. Getting back to Rufai Oseni, you see me, I don't forget anything. I said to maximize your profit, it should be at a point where the marginal cost is equal to marginal revenue, and the marginal cost curve is rising. Marginal cost, it means an extra cost. Listen to me. I got to put this one to your head to make you understand. Say the Biafrans, they are not struggling with our sit at home. If you are scientific, because we have business science given to us by God. The Biafrans have what they call the business science that was given to us. It's in our DNA by God. That is why in economics, the white man tried his best. I learned this from Obodo Yebo, not in that zoo country. If white man say to maximize your profit, to do very well in your profit, to make profit in your business, the way you will do it to maximize your profit, it should be at a point where marginal cost is equal to marginal revenue. And the marginal cost curve is rising. Oyibo, I'll break it down. It means marginal cost means an extra cost, the cost of running your business, an extra cost at a point where the extra cost, the marginal cost, the extra cost is equal to marginal revenue, extra revenue, and the marginal cost curve is about to rise. So for example, if you are there doing your spare parts and you know, say, if you stay an extra few hours, an extra hour, your staff them, when they're your office, you are paying them some money, the marginal cost, the extra cost of staying that extra hour, oh my God, it might cost you 800 naira, 1,000 naira, 10,000 naira in that zoo because you have 10 staff. And if you are paying them 1,000 each, it means it will be 10,000 each per hour. I'm giving you an example. Now, the extra hour they work, oh my God, if it's not equal to the extra revenue, then you are not maximizing your profit. What do I mean? A cost is a cost borne on the owner of the business. The revenue means the money you are making, the profit you are making. So, for example, if you are supposed to work an extra hour, oh my God, spiritual, and the extra hour is known as the marginal cost. Marginal, it means extra and added. Extra hour, marginal cost. The extra hour your staff work in your office, it will cost you 10,000 naira. Oyibo. If it's not equal to marginal revenue, extra revenue you make for that 1 hour, if it's not equals to 10,000 or more than 10,000, then you're in trouble. If it is 8,000, if it is 6,000, if it is 7,000, then you are not maximizing your profit by doing that extra hour. So the white man can say, for you to maximize your profits, it should be at the point where marginal cost is equal to marginal revenue, where the cost of paying your staff is 10,000 and the profit you will make for the extra 1 hour is 10,000. And now the marginal cost curve, the curve, when you are plotting a graph, the curve, the marginal cost curve is about to rise. That tangent point, that point of rising, that point when the money won't turn to 20,000, because if you stay for extra 1 hour, it means you will pay 10,000 again to everybody. That will become 20,000. So you will stop at that point where marginal cost is equal to marginal revenue, where you spend 10,000 on staff is equal to the 10,000 you make in your business. And the cost curve, the marginal cost curve is about to rise. Oyibo. At that point, you have to stop. Tell your staff, yeah, guys, come. Business is closed now. Things are quiet. Thank you for the day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Now, coming back to sit at home, we the Biafrans, we know say we are blessed by God. Umuchuku, Umuaka, children with handwork. The business we do is known as business science. Now, only your Sabiam. The people out there in the zoo or in the whole world, apart from the Jews, they know what they call business studies. The study of business. They do it in their primary school, in their secondary school, in their university or whatever. They do business studies. The study of business. But we the Biafrans, we have what they call business science. The science of business. Business science is given to you by God. It's in your DNA. That is why they hate us, because they say, these Igbos, you're always making profit. How come? How come you're making profit? So we now, on Mondays, I sit at home. Every Monday is a sit at home. And we are loving it. For 3 years and counting. Nobody has come out to make a riot. Say, Simon Ekpa, we hate it. Nobody has done that. All the Biafrans, we are doing it and we love it. For 3 years and counting. 3 years and counting. Now, the game is this. For the fact, say, we say Monday is for Nnamdi Kanu. Rufai, take a paper and pen. Sit down and listen to this now. I will say this for the last time, and I hope the Zoom media, they will get this. For the fact the Biafrans we have dedicated Mondays as sit at home. And the main name is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's Day. We are saying we shall continue doing it until Nnamdi Kanu is released is to show the zoo government that they are not in charge of Biafra. Is to show the zoo government that they don't have authority, dominion, power, influence over the land of Biafra. And Mondays is given, dedicated to our eternal leader, Mazi Oyendo Nnamdi Kanu. So for the fact, say every Monday you sit at home, that means, oh my God, listen, it means any other business that needs to maximize their profit and they have to work 5 days. Well, Saturday will not have to come in. Do you now get it? Any other business that need an extra day, oh my God, even though you don't have to do that, because sometimes you can go back to the drawing board and come with a new business policy. You come with a framework. A framework is more like a structure that protects and, guides you on how to do your business. The processes, the policies, it's all about the policies and how you want to embark or redesign or redefine your business. Because you know that what we are doing in Biafra land is bigger than you nor your business. What we are doing is bigger than your business. We are doing it for a greater cause. Because when our leader is free and we get our Biafra, with all due respect, the police checkpoint in those your roads will be gone. You will now have a thriving economy. We shall now use our oil to build ourselves a seaport, the best seaport in the world. So for those when say, no, I want to maximize profits and I need 5 days to work, then you are free to use Saturday. With all due respect. You are free to do that. So those who push their business to Saturday, Rufai Oseni, with all due respect, they are doing it and it's not something new. Because in the Western world, Obodo Yibo, where you want to run to, you want to jackpot to Obodo Yibo, they work on Saturdays and they work on Sundays. I repeat, in the Western world, while you are going to church on Sunday, in fact, to the zoo, they don't even have, an automatic economic system. No. Because to them, they have dedicated Sunday to their father, to church, whereby they close business and they go to church for the whole day. It means your economy is not going on a cyclical fluctuation. Lord have mercy. It means it's not functioning at a Pareto efficiency level. You see, it's like a car when they drive, the car they go a journey. You can't drive for 5 hours. The car can't break down. Every week, the car they break down because you need to do something. That's what is happening to that zoo when you don't have a perfect economy. Oh my God. A systematic economy that knows what it has to do. Once the economy is systematic, it is on autopilot. It is moving. Now you can now predict the future. You can now predict the economy of that zoo called Nigeria. But because you guys, you don't have a systematic economy that worketh for good, that has its own structure, that understands how things goes, that Saturday things are busy, Sunday things are busy. You guys don't have it. You give Sundays to your pastors and to your churches. That's on you. So with all due respect, any company that says sit at home is a problem, they want 5 days to work, Saturday is there for you. If it is done in America, if it is done in England, if it is done in France, or in Australia, in Germany, in Canada, that you all want to run to, if it's done in Canada, then Nigeria or Biafra, with the Biafrans, it is okay to work on Saturdays. I'm surprised. It sounds alien to me that in the 21st century, Nigerians still don't believe somebody should be working on a Saturday because they don't understand the principles of economy, how to maximize your profit at that point where marginal cost is equals to marginal revenue and the marginal cost curve is rising. On a macro level, they don't know it. That's why they only focus on oil. Oil. A mono economy, what I call the economy of a lazy mind. The economy of a lazy mind, or the economy of a lazy people. That's why your president can be 90 years old. He go they shake, hand they shake, leg they shake. He does not have to think to do anything. All he's doing is for the crude oil to come out and sell the crude oil in dollars, make the billions, steal some of the billions, and say the economy is going well. I have done this, I have done that in the economy. But when you have a real economy, a functioning economy that needs the mind on the highest level to be thinking, then you know that young boys, scholars, young boys and women, masters in their fields, those they call the technocrats, those will be the ones you'll be taking or voting for to be your president and governors. But when your economy is just a mono economy, like oil, like in Saudi now, all you need are even the sheikhs. You don't have to go to school to rule. But at least in Saudi or in Dubai, they are using the revenue from the oil to do something much more better. But I digress. Let's get back to Rufai Oseni. Make we hear what it in talk about this is at home. But today, this program is intellectually sparring with my brother here, Rufai Oseni. Today is the day. I will show him a bit of what I know about the economy, because when you're speaking about sit at home and when you try to say sit at home is affecting the economy of the Biafrans, that the people are suffering, today I will challenge you and let you know it is your zoo government that is suffering, not the people. The people will love it. We love it and we love it well. Let's continue.
No, but one thing I never understand, and I didn't understand it until now, I don't understand it, is that the sit at home, right? Who does it really hurt?
Boom! Oh my God. This is what I hear a time. You see, but one thing I don't understand, I still cannot understand it, is that they sit at home. Who does it really hurt? My sister Lazy C, today I will, in fact, I go wait for you, Rufai, to respond to you. My people, today, now educational time. Grab your paper and pen. Grab your paper and pen and get these points down. She's asking our sister Cordelia, a maverick in this field of journalism. She's asking Rufai Oseni one thing she does not understand, because it's now, it's a quagmire. It's like it's something hard to comprehend. Say for 3 years. It's been going on, and the people has not come out to protest. The people of Biafra, 3 years of sit at home, they have not come out to protest. What is going on? It is hard to understand. It is hard to comprehend, to understand, to put your mind around it. What is really going on? Who does it really hurt? Our sister don't ask Rufai Oseni, the #1 journalist in Nigeria. Now, make we hear the response of Rufai Oseni. At this point, anybody that cannot wait for this analysis, you are free to log off, go and chop biscuit and drink your palm wine. This analysis today is for the bright minds. This is not child's play. I've been waiting for this day. I set a trap. When I made that video yesterday in a satire, I set a trap out there for the zoo media to discuss about it at home. And today my trap don't catch Rufai Oseni. Make we hear the response. Who is really suffering when this at home is going on? Listen to the response, or let's take it back a bit. Take it back a bit. Listen.
Factories out of the east.
Get ready.
Which cannot do anything because of this sit at home. So they now have to work well into the Saturdays.
Get ready.
No, but one thing I never understand, and I didn't understand it until now, I don't understand it, is that the sit at home, right? Who does it really hurt? Is there no other way they can go about it?
It hurts the people. And that's why when you see the conversation around it, how do we bring about prosperity and progress to the East should be the conversation. It hurts the people.
Boom! It hurts the people, according to Rufai Oseni, not the government. It hurts the people. It hurts the people. This is why they are trying to bring a conversation around it of how to deal with this situation, because it hurts the people. Hey! A gentleman no deho, mama. A gentleman no deho. Ah, my brother, Rufai, I'm sorry. The people, we are loving it. When we hear it at home, we are happy because we know it's a time for us to relax the body, the mind, body, and soul. In the Western world, there's something called the leisure time, leisure hours. Leisure. When you convert the value of leisure in money, you understand where I'm coming from. That's why in the Western world, sometimes they come with a job for you, a job offer, and they will tell you, sir, if you take this job, there is a free company car for you. If you take this job, you will have 25 days holiday, free paid. If you take this job, we shall add to you a free 40%, 20%, pension and all those things, allowance. If you take this job, you will have a free hospital for you and your family. If you take this job, you will have a free, healthcare system of your choice. If you take this job, every 2 weeks, you'll be free to go to any country of your choice, to enjoy any 5-star hotel within these 5 hotels. Hilton, Sheraton, Noga, and the rest of them. They call it the fringe benefits of business. A way to lure you. But the main one there is how many days you will have as annual leave. Because the white man knows, say, all work and no pay is a problem. And when you work without having rest for your body is a problem. So to us, sit at home, when you go deeper, when you look at it the way it is in terms of the economic terms, we are giving the Biafrans all over the whole land of Biafra extra days of leisure. So when you work out how many Mondays you have in a year, when you work it out, oh my God, have mercy, you will now understand. Roughly, you are looking at, if there is, say, for example, 4 Mondays in a month, when you multiply it by 12, you are looking at least, that's a lot. Close to 50, days out there to relax the mind, body, and soul on Mondays. Ease your time, leisure hours, a time to rest. Monday is now a time to relax the mind, body, and soul, to regain from the stress, the trauma you've been going through. When the police checkpoint in Biafra land, they've been giving you trauma and stress. When you see the buying of your youths, your children in the streets, when you see that the government, they steal your resources and they blame you. When they put Nnamdi Kanu in detention for 3 years and counting, oh my God, 3 years and counting. The trauma, the stress you go through every day, Mondays will help you rest. Leisure hours. The white man knows that leisure is something, when you equate it to the value of money, you will see where I'm coming from. That you are relaxing at home. It's like you are doing a body check. You are reversing the clock in your body. For the first time, most of you now have the time to spend more time with your children. For the first time, you have the time to be with your partner, with your spouse, to relax at home, because nobody said people should be working 5 days a week. That came from the plantation, from the field. The Biafrans will normally have 4 working days. In our own culture, not the white man's culture, we have the 4 working days. Lord have mercy. So, my brother Rufai Oseni, with all due respect, it is the zoo government that it is affecting. They are the ones feeling the pressure, not us. Because last time I heard, they said they were losing close to 400 billion naira every Monday. 400 billion naira they lose every Monday. Even though I know, say, their education or their so-called accountants, they be Oboge, the copy pass exam, I know they are losing more than that. Because Biafra land is the engine, the sine qua non to growth and development of that so-called Nigeria. Oyibo. Biafra land is the sine qua non to growth and development. in that zoo called Nigeria. When I say it's a Nikwanon, I mean the engine house. Out of Biafra land comes the best when it comes to business, spare part dealers and all those things. So we say on Mondays we are shutting down. It means the people from Kano that wants to come and buy spare parts on a Monday to go and sort themselves out on a Tuesday, they are wasting their time. Do not come around because we are closed for business. And as you know, some from Lagos will have to come, some from Bauchi, some from Middle, anywhere you're coming from. Do not, because we are closed for business. So it means your supply chain is being affected. Your delivery date of the businesses and services is being affected. The exchange rate, the velocity, oh my God, the velocity of the money coming in and through and fro, the circulation of your naira around the zoo is affected every Monday. There's a fluctuation. Things are happening because the people of God said, okay, because you are holding our leader Nnamdi Kanu, we shall remain at home. We give that day to the man we love, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Oyendu. That's the power of the Biafran people. And now, even though they are pretending they don't understand because the zoo, they are stubborn. We know the zoo government, they are very, very stubborn. The Kabbalah, they are stubborn. But we they show them, say, okay, if you're stubborn, we self, we show you, say, we're stubborn self. So keep on losing the money you are losing. We don't care. For us, we are getting more leisure hours. We they enjoy them. We they spend more days at home. We they enjoy them. And we change, we design our business the way we do it. Because now we get the science of business. When it comes to buying and selling, now we get them. When I was in Lagos, I remember people were using black and white until the Biafrans, or they went all the way to Belgium. During those days, it was Belgium. They went to Belgium and they bought fairly used TVs, color TVs, and they brought it down to Biafra land and to Lagos. I remember my uncle back then when he brought a container. Oh my God, this is how good we are as a people. My uncle from Germany, he brought a 40-feet container from Germany. All was inside there were TVs, microwaves, and Hoover. Fridge, TV, microwave, and Hoover. And for the first time, I was seeing some parents coming, please, what is this thing? I have the money, I want to buy it. People don't even know what a microwave is. Microwave, because during those days now, when you cook soup, no fridge for you, or okay, there is fridge, but you warm the soup every day. The whole soup, you put them for pot, they warm them every day. Before you know, you have lost the vitamins have been burnt out. And families, for the first time, they could afford color TV. I was a child then watching my uncle do that. I said, wow, this man has changed the life of people. People were throwing away their black and white television. They were bringing in color TV. Those color TV with a Formica body. Formica. Not plastic then. The front is plastic, but the body of the TV is Formica. And during those days, my uncle will leave for us the best. He will put some sticker on it. This is for this family. Nobody should touch it. My dad would now go downstairs with myself. We'll now go and look at the ones kept for us, VIP. I said, wow. During those days, there had some TVs named Sanyo, Grundig, Blue Punk, Panasonic was still there. But there was some German brand that people didn't know about. And people were buying it. Then they thank God. Then they bless our uncle in the Germany. That's the blessing we brought to Lagos. You shouted, Lagos, Lagos. Now we open our eyes. During those days, now broom, they use sweep. As they use broom, they sweep. They dust, the lice. If they enter your body, you they inhale them. Because when you use a broom, my God, that's a very unhealthy way to sweep. But now you have the Hoover. My uncle was responsible. People would say, how do we use this thing? What's this thing? And I will go and show them because they'll send me, go and show that family how to use the Hoover. I will go there and say, okay, this is what you do. You plug it. Now there's a setting there. And you start to Hoover. No, wow. Yeah. Mugbeo. Our neighbors, the Yorubas were very happy. For the first time. Microwave. They didn't know how to set it. I said, okay, well, if it's just a plate of food, make it 10 minutes and not too high. So you can put on that level. I said, okay, man. This one don't know. Oh, but no, is it hot though? They'll be thanking us. We did all that at a time when Lagos was beautiful and peaceful. No Igbo man, no Yoruba man, no Igbo must go. People grew up in Lagos because Lagos was a melting pot. But now some criminals, some foreigners from a different state has come to become the governor over Lagos. A wicked king has refused to leave power. Instead, he's bringing his Lancelots to govern Lagos. And the Yorubas, you know this. So this man has refused to leave the best state in this southwest out of greed. 40% of the revenues from Lagos goes to one family. You know this, but because he says, blame the Igbos, you have left what you need to do. You turn around like a coward and you are blaming the Igbos. Those who have been there from time immemorial with you. Those who came there when Lagos was made the capital of that so-called Nigeria. And you are blaming them. But most of you are enjoying life in Australia, in UK, in Canada, and America, where the blacks and whites can live happily together. You can buy a house or buy a land or build anything you want to build. Nobody will come and say, you're a black man, you should not do this. Black people should go. It is not done in the Western world. But you come back home and you are doing it to your own brothers that have been living there with you happily. I'm telling you a story of just how my own family, we influenced where we were living. Every month, containers were coming. Every month. Containers were coming every month. And soon, we're now having, laundry machines coming through from Germany. We changed the life of so many families. Till today, they still respect us. We are held in a very high esteem in Lagos. That's why you see me when I was first, when I first came out, I was speaking for the Igbos, the Biafrans, and the Yorubas because that was all I knew. And I never knew things has turned around this way. Where now there is tribalism on the highest level. Iyashukudi, no come out though. Iyashukudi, no come out. Oh my God. Fiakwa. I never knew Lagos was like that until I left that so-called Nigeria. Lagos was never like that. This problem started from 1999. That year, go and check, when a certain person became the governor and he became so greedy. He saw the wealth. The money, the flow of money in Lagos. It's for me and my family. I will not leave this one. No, no. Shagburi, come. Shagburi, we must control this money. Shagburi, come. And the rest was history. Let's continue. Take it back. Listen to Rufai Oseni blaming the people. Listen.
I know you are protesting against marginalization, but the people you also want to be free are also the ones in economic bondage because of this Monday sit at home.
Boom! I know you are protesting against marginalization, but the people you want to be free are the ones in this economic bondage because of sit at home. Rufai, I call that a fallacious statement. It is a fallacy for you to assume that the people that are doing this at home are in bondage. A man who is in bondage will fight to be free. Their number one priority, their number one assignment is to find a way to be free. For the fact that the people that have accepted this new way of life, Every Monday they do it. If they are angry with Simon Ekpa or the government of Biafra, if they are in bondage, it means on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, they will come out to protest against Simon Ekpa and the government. But no, they have taken the ownership of sit at home. And we are going the extra mile. We are saying if the zoo, because we don't say the zoo, there is a language they understand. They are very stubborn. The cabal, they are very stubborn. For Tinubu, I don't have his time because I know he's just being a coward, trying to shield for the cabal. We know the real enemy. We know we know our real enemy. Tinubu is just a nuisance, like a fly in the nyash or in the ear of a cow. A nuisance. We don't have his time. Which one I told him, wash your hand off the case of Nnamdi Kanu. You are a small timer. Tinubu, you are a small timer. We don't have your time. We've got bigger fish to fry because we know the real enemy of the Biafrans. You are just a nuisance in the way. In the way. You are on our way. You are blocking. You are a stumbling block for us. You are a nuisance because we don't even have our time for you. We know the real enemy of the Biafrans. So when he said that the people are the ones suffering, and my brother, I'm sorry, with all due respect. It is a clarion call for us, the people, the 70 million Biafrans living within and outside of Biafra. We love it and we have taken it as part of us. It is something we are doing for a man we love, a man we call God. If you don't know, make you know now, our Oyendu Nnamdi Kanu is our God. If they pay una, make it pay una. You guys, you believe in your king, in your Oba that just steals your money and marry wife and wife. Our own, we believe in a redeemer, a prophet of our time, Oyendu. And for the fact you went all the way to Kenya, the Kabalo, the real enemy, they went to Kenya to go and kidnap him. We are saying, okay, we'll go show you, say this Biafra lando, now we get them. You will not tell me when to open the business and I open it. No, you won't tell me to jump up and I'll ask you how high. No. We own this land and we make the laws. Sit at home is like a referendum. Every week, every Monday, the whole world will say, wow, what's going on here for 3 years? Are you telling me for 3 years that people choose to stay at home? Even Gandhi could not do it for 6 months. That racist they call Gandhi, the idiots they call Gandhi, he couldn't do it for 6 months. But this one for 3 years and counting, we are still sitting at home. And you're telling me the people, they're in bondage. Rufai, come on, man. You're bigger than that. You are bigger than that. If the people are in bondage, they will come out on Tuesday in arms. And they will rebel against the Biafra Republic government in exile. I've done my research now. Or do you think someone like me, I will not do my research on the ground? People love it. We love it. We love it because for the first time, we have gone back to our roots. You guys don't know. Let me not go deeper. For the first time, the Biafran people in Biafra land, we are operating the original way we used to do before the coming of the white man. The 4 days we normally come out to work. Unkwo, Eke, and the rest of them. That's what we do. We have gone back to the way it was before the coming of the white man. And the next one is to remove that name called Nigeria, that white man, Britain, your slave master, put on us. That name must go. Biafra is back. And we love it. Rufai, we love it. Anybody who tells you that the people are the ones suffering, then they are telling you lies. Because for 3 years and counting, we have not complained for 1 day. It's only the governor and the government of that zoo that complains. We, the people of Biafra, we love it.
I and you see,
cool heads must prevail.
Yeah, and what pained me the most was the other time they had the exams, they made children lose their space, and even the ones they caught trying to, some were punished, and this is an international examination.
I bet hold on there, my sister. Exam. Fire the bumpers in the house. You say you are worried about the pot and food when they for inside the house. Fire the bumpers in the house. You are worried about the plate of porridge. Exams. Whose exams? You guys don't understand what we are doing here. That's the problem. You think what we are doing is child's play. Eh? You think we'll acknowledge the zoo exam in Biafra land? When we say Mondays that sit at home, those that run their school should be able to now change things around. But if they want to be stubborn, to give a dog a bad name, to find a way to, put the people against the Biafra government, then you are making a mistake. Because we are the ones, our government runs the affairs of Biafra. So your Nigerian, Wayeko, Neko, all those things, it has nothing for us. On Monday, it's complete shutdown. Complete. It's normal. Things will clash. Somebody might be going, to buy a spare part. But on Monday or on their way, they say, okay, stay in a hotel, then go back on Tuesday. That's how things are done here. You're talking about exams, Neko. You guys are so funny, man. See how petty-minded these guys think we are. They think what we are doing is child's play. We are saying the Biafrans should sit at home to show the whole world that we are under solidarity, under one voice, under one accord for our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, and that we obey the command of our Prime Minister, His Excellency, Mazi Ekpa Simon Njoku. And you are telling me that the Nigerian government have an exam for them to run. When ordinary your university, somebody will spend like 6-7 years to graduate. Fiakwa. Exam my foot. Exam my foot. What we are doing is bigger than an exam. What we are doing is bigger. The scope is much wider than your myopic views about exams. Let's continue, I beg.
Right? Until I don't know. And people still support it because they believe that's the way. That means people will still be subjugated when it gets to...
That's not the way. And that's why, please, I keep calling on people out there. Sit at home is not the way. There are better ways of advocacy.
Hold on there. He says sit at home is not the way. There are better ways of advocating. Rufai, Yusuf, you know your government now. Ordinarily, they protest. People did there. Ordinarily, they protest to end bad governance. Somehow, they spin it around. And your government came and said, no, what they are after is a regime change. They want to change the regime. And they brought out their arsenals. They brought out their military. And they bite people. In order to give a dog a bad name, somebody paid a tailor to go and be sewing something, to sew flag. How can you be paying a tailor to sew some flag and you take your camera and you are videoing the tailor doing it? Suddenly you are the only one with the footage of the camera, of the video, of the tailor sewing those things. And suddenly, somehow, the video ends up with the DSS and somehow the DSS put it out on TV. How stupid are you guys? How stupid can you guys be? That's the Pangolo brain you guys have. Say somebody paid, oh God, very childish, myopic way of doing things. That's a classic example of giving a dog a bad name just to hang it. How will it be that I have a master plan? So, okay, during the protest, I will share the Russian flag to everybody. Yes, once they carry the flag up, Russia will now be helping and come to help us. That's my plan. No? I now go to the tailor. I now pay him some money to sew me some flags. I showed him the material to use. Oh, he is now showing those flags. I now use my phone to video him. Me that has the plan, I videoed him sewing the clothes. I now took the video to DSS, to the enemy, to sabotage the tailor that was sewing the flag. Does that make sense? Nigeria, make una open una brain now. Don't be having this clouded mind when you are reasoning. Rufai, your government, they are not fair. Before this, all we did was carry a white handkerchief. White. When you go deeper, white means peace. An olive branch during those days, during the war, in the World War III. Once you raise that white flag, it means peace. We come in peace. We come in peace. Those on the other side, they will understand the language. Our men came with white flag and they pied us. This is the best way of doing it, Rufai. If we come out and say we are protesting, they will buy us. They'll be so happy. And they've done it before. They've done it now. So which other way are you talking about, Rufai? I challenge you to come back live on air and tell us the other way. You say sit at home is not the best way. There are other better ways. I want you to come on air and tell us the ways to do it. Which other way do you want? We say, okay, we shall stay at the comfort of our homes, so that the Zoo military will not buy us in the streets, because what we are doing is a protest. Sit at home is a form of protest. But for this time, you are doing it at the comfort of your home. And the way I'm seeing it, it has been very, very effective. Because not only are we protesting, we are still in the comfort of our home. We dey relax, we dey watch TV, we dey watch football, we dey watch sports, we dey chop the food, we dey with our family, we dey play the Ludo, we dey watch Hollywood, Bollywood, Nollywood. We dey enjoy for house at the comfort for the first time while protesting for Nnamdi Kanu. Thanks to our Prime Minister for coming with this, amazing idea to safeguard the people. The best way of doing it is to stay at the comfort of your homes and just relax. But the whole world knows, because the whole world, they said, keep an eye on Biafra. So Rufai, I challenge you to tell us the better way of doing it. A way that your zoo government will listen to. Come out and tell us there is a better way. Prove it. This talk way that they talk. Come out and prove it now. Because we've done everything. We have come out to protest and they bite us. We carry flag, ordinary white flag, they bite us. We went to a church to pray. They came to the church and in fact, they were so happy. They bite us for that church. Which other way do you expect us to come out? To let the whole world know that we believe in our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, and his disciple, who is now our Prime Minister. I challenge you, come out and tell us the way. Let's continue, I beg.
Calling attention to the marginalization. Is there marginalization in South? Yes. Is it good? No. Is it inimical to progress of Nigeria?
Yes.
It's not good. We don't want it. But you can't say because people are being marginalized and the case of Nnamdi Kanu is still there, you now declare a sit-at-home that also hampers and hurts the people's businesses.
That's where you are making your mistake, Mr. Rufai. Yes, there is marginalization of us, but now we have gone beyond that scope. If you think, say, we will keep on crying, there is marginalization, they are hurting us, it's unfair, we don't pass that stage, Rufai. The days of dialoguing is gone. When that pastor came out and told you, I see a young puppy, dialogue now, dialogue now, dialogue now. I see this young puppy. You guys were laughing at him. You called Simon Ekpa a small boy. Even your government went to Finland to lobby. And the Finnish government told that zoo dirty stinking government that the case of Simon Ekpa is not political. In a sense, it's not what the Finnish government and the zoo government have to discuss on an An international political scene. No. It has to do with what? It is it's a judicial process. And under judiciary, we are looking at what they call the rule of law. You see, in Finland, they have what they call the rule of law. And also, in that rule of law, they say everyone is equal under the law. Not like in your zoo where your governors, they are above the law, your president above the law. He bought a private jet. He has not even told you guys how much he paid. In Nigeria, public money was used to buy private jets. And he has not told you how much he paid for it. Make with that shame, they shame me, Rufai. Make shame, they shame you now. Fiakwa. A shameless country. They gave out a contract, a road from Lagos to Calabar. His son and the son of Mr. Shagburi, they took the loan. No even procurement, no contract, no other people came to tender. Here in the Western world, we have taken it to a new level for transparency, a new level that even those that tendered to win, the other suppliers, contractors, if you now say they did not win the contract and you give or you award the contract to a party, before you tell that party, the winning contractor, that they have won that contract, you will have to go to those ones that didn't win. You will write to them and tell them the reasons they did not win it. Because all the criteria you asked in order to win the contract, if during their tender they said, oh, we have this, so ISO 27001, we have it, whatever you ask them, if they tendered it, say they have it, they have those qualifications, they have those, certifications, and you're not telling that they didn't win it, you will now have to bring out a balanced scorecard to show them their score in the way they said they do things, how they have controls in place, the way they carry out their businesses, their policies, the weaknesses or the lapses in their policies that made you not to give them that contract. It is called transparency, honesty, and accountability. That is why a country like Canada is doing well, and you in the zoo now, you are jackbuying to go and do care job in Canada. You guys want to run to everywhere, but the one in your backyard, you allow your politicians to turn it upside down. They give contracts to their girlfriends, to their concubines, to their children. To their children. Where is the transparency? Where are those that bidded for that contract of the Calabar to wherever, or Lagos to Calabar Road? Where are those that bidded for it? Have you reached out to them? Because right now in the Western world, they can even challenge you. Say, no, you score me 6 over 10 in this area. With all due respect, we think you scored us low. We want to contest it. They can go to court now. That's the highest level of transparency. But in your shito country, therefore, you can come out, oh, this contract, we gave it to Shagburi. Okay, where is no due process. No. They are the owner. This is the amount. They are making guess in the amount. They are guessing, doing guesswork of how much it will cost. Fiakwa, a shithole country, a dirty, stinking shithole country. Rufai, man, you fall my hand again, oh. You fall my hand. Let's continue.
So the best way the Southeast can stand tall and show their marginalizers the truth is bring about massive economic empowerment in the Southeast, bring about upgrading lives of the people, then now start up a real advocacy campaign to be able to right the wrongs of the past.
Hold on there, okay. He's giving us his own solution. The best way the Southeast can prove to the zoo government that, okay, you are marginalized now, but we'll do our own best, is for us to carry out a new economic Revolution in Biafra land. As if we've not been doing it. When you look at Biafra land, you will not feel the might of the federal government. No fiscal policies, no monetary policies, even though they go to take loan around the whole world with the oil coming from the land of Biafra, but you use it to develop other places. The individuals, they have done their own parts. The private sectors, we have done our own part. The reason why there is even a Southeast now, the reason why Biafra is still holding on is because the individuals, they've done their best. And we have a family system where even when your sister, your brother is down, that guy who is a billionaire in your family will take care of that person. We have a family system. So in terms of the household, we are doing our best. In terms of the small enterprises, the entrepreneurs, we are doing our best. Look at the innocent guy. He is doing cars, but even your shithole country, your government, they are still going to Japan to go and buy cars. To show you, say, as a people, we have done what we have to do to keep Biafra afloat. But now we are saying we are tired, we are sick and tired of playing a second fiddle, where you steal the resources from the oil of Biafra and you are building a rail track in the north, a rail track in the southwest, every other places but the land of Biafra. We are saying we are done with it. Because there is a limit to what a private individual could do. What you need is the enabling environment. You say, oh, we should go back and develop. Don't you know there's something called the Federal Road? Trunk A, trunk B, trunk C. Sometimes in a business place, in order to open a shopping mall, you need roads to lead to that place, infrastructures to lead to that place. It is called the enabling environment. It is the role of the federal government to do those things there, put those structures, those enabling environment to create the for business to strive. What we need is a seaport. You know, in our DNA, in our business we are into. We are tired of going to Lagos to go clear goods, bring them back to Biafra land. That is madness. Baloney! Madness. That is absolute madness. It's not done that way in the Western world. Absolute madness. So, Rufai, I'm sorry. Thanks, but no thanks. What you have offered for us is baloney, nonsense, because we've been doing it for a long time. Don't say we should come together and do what? We have been doing it. All the structures, infrastructures in Biafra land, 99% of them is individually owned. I said it. So thanks, but no thanks. Your advice is heard. We've heard it, but it is rubbish because it's something that we've been doing. Come with something new. Come with something new. Continue.
That's just it. But not with evil, not with criminality, not with hurt of the people, not with jeopardizing the lifestyle. In fact, what they should now work on is bring peace to the South, bring economic prosperity to the region. All the billionaires there should work at fixing the economic infrastructure.
Look at the language. All the billionaires should come and work and fix the economic infrastructure. Where else is that said in that zoo called Nigeria? Oh, when it comes to Biafra land, now the billionaires, the individuals should come together, not the government, not to hold the government to account. Rufai, that's why we are saying we are done with Nigeria. Because when it comes to Kano, the billionaires don't come together to do whatever. When it comes to any other places, no, they don't do that. But Biafra land, now you say, okay, forget the government, just come together, the billionaires, come together and put and do what? Hey! Can you see how these guys, they think? You claim you believe in one country, one Nigeria, no victor, no vanquish. Reconstruction, rehabilitation, reconciliation. Reconstruction, did you reconstruct Biafra land? No. Rehabilitation, did you rehabilitate people? No. Reconciliation, did you reconcile with the people of Biafra? No. Till today, they still hate us with a passion. The Igbo must go, the Igbo must go. Igbo must go. That is the slogan, and you are telling me the billionaires should come together and do what? Rufai, they've already done it. The reason why we are still standing, the reason why we are not Almajiri culture right now in Biafra land is because the billionaires, they have stepped in through external family. The business you are seeing in Biafra land, go there and check. It is owned by private individuals. How much do you want them to do? How much else do you want them to do? Have you held Dangote to that standard? You say Dangote is the richest in the whole world. Has he gone to repair or rebuild the knots? That's the kind of economy we don't want. We want a place where the government is functional, the government is effective, the government of the people, by the people and for the people. It is their responsibility to create the enabling environment, not to come and steal our oil and neglect us and tell us that the billionaire should come and do it for ourselves. Oh, okay, the billionaire should do it themselves. Then why do we need you then? Why do we need the government then? If the billionaires can do it, why do we need the government in the first place? Why should we be in Nigeria for the first place? Rufai, you have made my case for me. You have made a case for the reason why we need Biafra. My PM, Rufai has made a case for us. He's saying that the billionaires of Biafra should come together and, rekindle the economy, even though we've been doing it. He said we should focus on rebuilding the economy of Biafra land. That way, the whole country will say, okay, they're doing it themselves, they are champions of their economy. In that case, my PM, why do we need the Federal Republic of that zoo called Nigeria? Why do we need the federal government in Biafra land? If their only primary role is to steal our oil, take it to other places, develop other places, but the land of Biafra, the people, the billionaires, according to Rufai Oseni, are the ones who are supposed to lay down the fabrics, the economic fabrics, the infrastructures to develop the land of Biafra. Rufai Oseni, that's what we're doing through the Biafra Republic government in exile. You have made my case for me. Grand opening, grand closing. And this will be one of the things which we shall lay down when we are making our case for the need of Biafra. That the number one journalist of Nigeria came live on air and he said, all the billionaires in Biafra land should come together, ignore the federal government and build their economy. The billionaires. Strangers who don't know themselves. Strangers running their different businesses. They should come together. Ignore the federal government, whose role is to protect and provide the various amenities to make a functioning economy viable and possible. No, ignore the federal government, even though you are paying taxes to the government. Ignore the federal government, even though they are taking your oil from Biafra land. Ignore the federal government, even though everything you run, you do it by yourself. Ignore them. Do it for yourself. Build your economy. When you build your economy, ignore them, but will not be taking tax and be paying to them. Ignore them, but they will take the oil from us. They'll go to China, take loan to build every other region. But Biafra land, keep on ignoring them. It doesn't matter. Do it for yourself. Then why do we need the government in the first place? If I can do it by myself, why do I need a government in the first place? If a region is independent of themselves, if the billionaires come to the rescue of the people, then why do we need the affairs, the influence of the federal government in the first place? Rufai, you have made our case for us. Thank you for this one. Thank you for this one, my PM. I hope our cabinet members are listening to this one. No? Rufai has just given us one of the reasons why we should champion for the freedom of Biafra. So when the lobbyists from USA, they ask us, Mr. Simon Ekpa, why do you want Biafra? This video, we go cut way in Tokam. We shall cut it and put it out there. One more time, play it and listen. Listen to what he said. Listen.
East can stand tall and show the marginalizers the truth is bring about massive economic empowerment in the Southeast, bring about upgrading lives of the people, then now start up a real advocacy campaign to be able to right the wrongs of the past. That's just it. But not with evil, not with criminality, not with hurt of the people, not with jeopardizing the lifestyle. In fact, what they should now work on is bring peace to the Southeast, bring economic prosperity to the region.
Listen.
All the billionaires there should work at fixing the economic infrastructure, build the things they ought to build schools to the region. All the billionaires there should work at fixing the economic infrastructure, build the things they ought to build to the region. All the billionaires there should work at fixing the economic infrastructure, build the things they ought to build to the region. All the billionaires there work at fixing the economic infrastructure, build the things they ought to build to the region. All the billionaires there should work at fixing the economic infrastructure, build the things they ought to build schools to the region. All the billionaires there should work at fixing the economic infrastructure, build the things they ought to build schools, build innovation, make it a...
I rest my case. Grand opening, grand closing. My PM, Rufai has just made our case for us. You see me? I tell you, say, I have the memory of an elephant. When it comes to this brain thing, brain in your computer. Rufai has just made our case for us. He's advocating for all the billionaires to come together. Forget the responsibility of the federal government and do things for yourself. Build everything, build amenities, build the hospitals, build the schools, build the road, do everything, create the enabling environment. If we are doing that, then why do we need the federal government in the first place? Why do we need the federal government? This is why we need Biafra. This is why Biafra has come. And from the 2nd of December, God willing, the whole world will see the rebirth of a nation. Grand opening, grand closing. I rest my case. I rest my case. From me, from here, for now, I want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I remain yours truly, your brother, your son, Biafra, Superstars Media. Case closed.